Now let's come to conducting customer interviews and surveys. So how do you take a feedback without knowing what the customer wants? You won't be able to deliver a good product. So customer interview and survey play a very important role to gain an insight or to take a feedback on anything which you have already developed or you want to develop. So customer interviews include in-depth one-to-one conversation with potential customers to gain insight into their needs, preferences, and pain points. Surveys are a form of structured questionnaires administered to large number of respondents to gather quantitative and qualitative data. For example, a fitness app startup conducts customer interviews to understand workout habits and desired features and distribute online surveys to collect data on workout frequency. Let's talk about conducting customer interviews and survey. Now, in order to know about your product, to get the feedback, customer interviews are very important. Customer interview is one-to-one conversation with the potential customers to gain insight into their needs, preference, and pain points. This can be done through a survey, which is a structured questionnaire administered to large number of respondents to gather quantitative and qualitative data. For example, a fitness app startup conducts customer interviews to understand workout habits and desired features. It distributes online surveys to collect data on workout frequency, preferred type of exercises, and willingness to pay for premium features. Now let's see how do we analyze and interpret the data, which is a very important step. Data analysis is the process of organizing, cleaning, and interpreting the raw data to identify pattern, trends, and insights. This is what is going to help you do a proper market research. It involves qualitative data analysis, which includes analyzing non-numerical data such as open-ended responses through coding, categorization, and thematic analysis. Also quantitative data analysis, wherein analyzing numerical data through descriptive statistics, that is mean, median, mode, and inferential statistics. For example, a clothing company analyzes survey data on customer preferences for fabric types, colors, price points, and uses these insights to design a new product line. Also, developing a minimum viable product, the simplest version of a product that can be released to test its core features and validates its value proposition with the real customer. So let's suppose you are a new company, you have done the market research, you have analyzed, studied everything, and now you have developed a product. That's a sample product. Before launching the product in the market on a large scale, you want to test its performance. You want to see what kind of response the customers are giving. There, this minimum viable product will be used. It is the simplest version of the product, and this is used to test the core features and validate whether the product is delivering what it has promised. So importance of MVP is quickly gathering customer feedback, minimizing development costs, and reducing risk. For example, Dropbox started with simple MPV, a video demonstrating its file synchronizing feature, which generated significant interest and validated the need for an easy-to-use file sharing solution. So you, as a business, can come up with an MVP before you launch your product on a big scale, just to gauge the customer feedback. Now, iterating and refining the product based on customer feedback is very, very important. Iteration is the process of making incremental improvements to a product based on customer feedback, market research, and testing. Let's suppose you have done customer feedback, you have done the market research, you have also done the testing through MPV. Now, there is a feedback from the customers that the packaging is not good and the taste could be much better. So these are the two feedbacks which we have received from the customers, most common feedbacks. So you have to bring these changes to your product before it's launched on a big scale in the market. This is where iteration is going to play an important role. So importance of iterating and refining the product to meet customer needs, stay competitive, and drive growth. For example, Instagram started as a location-based check-in app called Bourbon, but it pivoted to focus on photo sharing after analyzing user behavior and feedback, eventually becoming one of the most popular social media platforms. So this is how you test your product, and once you get a positive feedback, you launched it in the market.